Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I am the Lady of the Throne, where God dwells within me as me, and I'm here today to talk to all of you guys about what is coming up this week. So this is your weekly horoscope astrology forecast, and this is going to be for May 26th to June 1st. So I'm going to go through each element: fire, earth, air, and water. So go ahead and check for your zodiac signs predictions to see what is coming up this week. I hope that everyone is joining together on this beautiful Sunday in some type of prayer, or just simply being thankful for what God is doing, what God has done, and what God will do in your lives. And just keep the faith. Keep the faith. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the messages. I'm going to start with fire signs and go right into your message. All right, so this is for air signs now. Okay, air signs: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarians. Okay, so air signs this week right here, the general energy for all the air signs. There's something about you guys having, first of all, this is your energy. This is exactly who air signs are. This is exactly you guys. Logical approach to life. Strategic. Analytical mindset. Carefully calculated moves. And your head always wins over your heart. That's you guys. That's all air signs. You take the heart out of a person, and there you have it. An air sign shows up. You guys are, with that kind of thing, it always has positives and negatives, just like every zodiac element. Every element has a shadow side and a light side. For you guys, this is, when it comes to the light side of things, being this type of thinker is good for large scale projects, where if you guys have, let's just say, a group of campers, like for summer camp, and you guys are the camp leader, you guys will be good at making decisions. Let's say if a whole swarm of moths or wasps, just come out, and the kids are freaking out and going crazy. You as an air sign would be really good at knowing all the actions, the best action steps to take really quickly. Managing like 50, 60 children at once or more, So you guys make really good camp directors for children, and that type of thing, because you guys know how to make certain decisions. You don't put your heart in. Like, you're not going to be that camp director that starts to panic, freak out, and starts screaming and running with the kids and start crying with Peggy and Sally in the corner, and you can't tend to the other kids because you're having an emotional meltdown. You're not like that. You can actually get order in the situation when things like that happen. So that's the good side about it, because when it comes to organizational structure, for a large group of people, especially children, is good, because you make it make sense when it comes to practicalities such as business and such as like organizations. But when it comes to spirituality, that's a different story. So I think that you guys have this thing this week where it's definitely going to be, when it comes to worldviews, when it comes to people in general as a whole, when it comes to innovation, when it comes to the overall society, the ways of the world, you guys have a very logical approach to it. For you guys, it's like what makes sense. And then you guys look at financial gain. A lot of air signs look at things like that. Almost every air sign that I've ever met in my life, because who knows astrology better than me, to be honest. But like, you guys have this thing where, okay, does it make sense? And it's not necessarily does it make sense for all the people. It's about, does it make sense for the way for what it can do overall, if that makes sense. It's like, what gets the job done versus what do the people want. You're not the kind of what do the people want kind of person. You're more about what gets the job done. So when it comes to that, that's how you operate this week. It's like just trying to get it done. And if I have to work together with a group of people to get it done, then I want to be able to be in a position where I have everything carefully calculated so that my plans fall through and make sense. Because ultimately, I'm going to be the one to drive this to like an actual completion of an idea. However, members of the group that you're a part of may not agree with that. They may not agree with that because your plan may be to get it done, but their plans involve themselves. It involves how does it affect the people for the greater good of people, for humanity, for human life. And so you guys are not putting your heart into it, and that's something that may be noticed about your views that you have on the world. And a lot of people may actually disagree with a lot of things. And this has a lot to do with work. I feel like this, because it's a logical type of week for all the air signs, but Gemini, people are definitely going left with this, all right? And that's what I'm getting here for you guys. I hope that helps. Now, for the sign of Libra, this week right here is all about you guys thinking very logically about your health, your mind, body, and your spirit, right? Just like making some calculated moves when it comes to your overall well-being for yourself. Like, it's like you're telling yourself, okay, I know I want to lose weight. And okay, well, what am I going to do? What are going to be those steps for me to do this? You guys are getting really organized with your healthcare, with your well-being this week. It's like, okay, I want to start getting more steps in. All right, let me go buy one of those little pedometer watches. Let me get one of those. Let me go and get a waist trainer. Let me go and get the food I need. Let me go and get the frozen fruit to make my smoothies, and let me go and get this, and like you're planning it out. You're already mapping things out for how you want to like your path to healing, or your path to your physical well-being. And it doesn't have to be just physical, it can be your spiritual well-being. It's like maybe you're like, okay, I want to heal this area of my life. Well, all right, let me make an appointment with a Reiki therapist. Let me make an appointment with a reader. Let me go and like get a spiritual reading to learn more about myself. And let me go get a book. Let me go and get a self-help book, or a let me go take a, let me sign up for this class, and then on Tuesday I'll do this, and then on Friday I'll go and do that, and I'll enrich my mind through yoga. And it's just like you guys are mapping out something, and you're getting really, really organized. And instead of like you just saying you're gonna do something over and over, you're actually taking the steps to do it now. So that's really cool. This could also be about your career, especially if you guys work in healthcare, a service job like a restaurant, or other services such as physical therapy. If you're a vet or work in a veterinarian's office, or you're a personal trainer, or you work in some type of holistic health or other types of healing, anything like that, I feel like you guys are being very calculated about how you like the moves you're about to make in this area of your life, for your career, for some of you. And that's cool. That's what's up. All right, so let's move on to Aquarius. Last but not least, Aquarius, you guys are being pretty strategic about your way that you are going to be building your wealth, how you are going to handle things, what you're going to do with your money, how you're going to spend your money, how you're going to create a legacy for yourself. For some of you, you're already building wealth and building a legacy. maybe some of you didn't realize that the fact that you're so logical, the fact that you have the kind of mindset where your head is winning over your heart, the fact that you are like this when it comes to your success and your legacy, this is actually creating your success and legacy because you're thinking the right way about it. It's like your thoughts are manifesting your reality for you. Like, it's like you're like, you know what? I'm getting myself out of a poverty mindset. No, I don't have to feel like I don't have much, or I don't, like, you don't have to feel like that. And I think that you are aware that you're not restricted. You don't have to feel restricted. So a lot of you are like, you know what, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to work on this next and I'll do that, and then this is what I'm going to do in 5 years, and this is what I'm going to do in 10 years, and this is how we're going to do this in 20 years. This is what I want. I'm going to do this with my wealth. I'm going to do that with my money. I'm going to do this with that, and I know exactly what I want to do, and that's exactly how it's going to get done. I'm going to put it on paper. I'm going to create a business plan. I'm going to knock off all the checklists that I need, and before you know it, I'll have every single thing I wanted. So this is about you guys really getting organized, getting your little journal out, your little diary or whatever you want to call it, and putting all of your plans in there, getting really calculated about all the moves you're going to be making to build a name for yourself, or for your family, to secure your children's future, right? Having a really solid structure and plan. All right, and that's all I have. I hope that this has helped you guys. That's really good for air signs. Really great messages. Thank you. God bless.